Well, howdy there, nerds. Sorry if this is going to be a little bit late, but hey, it's time to take a look at that new seasonal banner filled with a lot of faces that I hope you guys are really excited to see, because I am definitely ready to go. All right, so let me just say thank you guys for tuning in and watching. As always, you've been a lot of support. We're going to have a lot more coming for you guys, okay? Trust me. Oh, Felicia's there too, and Lucas and Flora. Oh, God. That's fantastic. All right. Signature dish. Okay.
There is something delightful about a nice picnic.
All right, so we have a red dagger, a red dagger armored unit. Also, very nice little reference there, IS, with your naming scheme, at least with your weapon. I'm not going to say the weapon because I'd just butcher it like crazy, but that is really nice. It's the first beast killer, and of course, the name of it is based on the Norse feast that they have every night where they kill a beast, and then they have it for dinner, basically, in a way, so... You're eating Ranulph. All right. Grants attack +3, and at the start of combat, if units res is greater than the foe's res, reduces foes' attack and defense by 50% of difference between stats during... Oh my god. Calculates reduction before combat, maximum penalty of -8. That seems pretty handy. You know what isn't handy is the fact that Flora keeps getting these paragraphs of weapons, and I'm starting to lose my mind slowly and steadily with everything that's happening. So I'm going to assume that Flora is going to have a buttload of res, just because why not? Doesn't she already have that in her normal form? But hey, all right, I'll let you. Let's go crazy. Let's go ham with her. And then, of course, we also have a new Aether Raid ability in the A slot. Oh, boy. Aether Raid defense, attack, and res +3. Well, I mean... 3. If defending an Aether Raids, grants attack and res +X during combat. Great, we're going with that. All right, so calculates X based on the number of your defensive structures. So if you happen to have a lot of structures from what I'm seeing, you will be given quite a boost when at least attacking and if you're defending. That seems very odd. I'm not really sure how to feel about this ability because, you know, I'm dealing with Aether Raid characters enough as is. I'm looking at you, Legendary Azura, so... Oh boy, alright, this might change the meta, although the destroyed defensive structures are not counted. I'm wondering if that means, like, with the... either way, okay, and then Bold Fighter, Armored March. Cool stuff. Cool beans. Really nice. Means that Flora is going to be breathtaking, at least.
Coming right up.
All right, wow. 51-70. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I never have the time to simply read a book under the shade of a tree.
Oh.
I should seize this opportunity.
Okay, hi, Lucas. It's good to see you dressed so dapper, my friend, and also it's good to see Greg Chun back playing him. And, well, I will say that there is one thing that I don't think we necessarily need, which is just more crazy lances, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Luncheon Lance is now available, or at least is going to be available with this Lucas. And, well, if a foe initiates combat, he's going to get an additional attack and defense +4 during combat. Yeah, because I'm sure he's going to need that. But no, anyways, this is going to be fun to see. All right, so Pivot, Wary Fighter, nothing too insane there. And then, of course, we have the next Aether Raid ability, which apparently seems to be a thing. Only this time it is if you're attacking in Aether Raids, it's going to grant attack and defense +X. And, of course, the calculations seem to be based on the number of foes' defensive structures. Oh, boy. And destroyed defensive structures are not counted. I wonder how this is going to play out. Those two abilities, very, very interesting. Is it just going to be a race to destroy structures now? Either way, let's just move on because, well, you know, I've had enough brain melting for today. Those Aether Raid abilities, holy crap. Well, who would have thought? Oh my god, look at her.
This food is so good. You're here. I'm so happy.
All right. Now. See, this is too clever for you. See, she's actually drinking the tears of all of the players who've used their orbs lately. But no, honestly, Jenny, great to see you. I'm really happy.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I know you are too. That's great. Not only that, but you are actually a cavalier this time around. Fun. That's great to see. I'm hoping you still retain that massive attack stat, and by the fact that you have Fire Flood Bomb, which is attack and res, +6, as well as Wrathful Staff. I'm just going to assume you do. All right, so new weapon, that is, of course, the Toasty Skewer. If a foe initiates combat against an ally within 2 spaces of unit, grants defense and res +3 to that ally during combat. That right there is pretty nice for any sort of staff unit. Seriously, that's going to be quite beneficial for any of you clergy lovers, I guess I can say. As long as you're, within healing distance. Also, she has physic because, yeah, I mean, makes sense as a range of 2, right? We've already gone over everything, but we also have this new defensive ability that's kind of blurred for some reason. One second, let me just kick that up in a little bit there. So what this is going to do is, at the start of a turn, grants +6 defense to the ally with the highest defense for 1 turn. It's basically attack opening, which I think Winter Erica had, and, I forget what the other opening we got, but still, pretty sizable boost. That's going to be a really nice C skill, and I'm just so happy to see Genny get an alt, seriously. A lot of you love our little sheep, so let's just see what she can do. I can't believe she just threw toasted marshmallows at people. Okay.
Everyone says my cooking is to die for, and then they laugh.
I don't think they're laughing with you, Felicia. Come here, you need a hug. Oh my god. Oh god, we have another reference to that feast. I believe that's actually the cooking utensil used, like the pot or the, cauldron, whatever you want to call it, but that was the title of the cauldron that we cooked the beasts in. That's a little bit of Norse mythology for you guys. Anyways, so grants +3 speed at the start of combat of units. Okay. Same basic thing, but as, Flora, but instead attack and speed by 50% instead of attack and defense, which that's pretty handy. It can be pretty great. Maximum penalty of 8. And of course, she's also, I'm pretty sure, we're going to have some fun here because I'm seeing Glacies, which tells me a lot. Speed defense bond 3. And if, if we couldn't get any more crazy with this, it looks like Felicia's going to have some decent speed because we also have Special Fighter and Close Guard 3. That's right, folks. Close Guard 3. Cool. That's a rare ability. That's good to see back on more allies. Okay, well, honestly, this seems quite potentially powerful.
I'll straighten this up.
Oh my god. And it's just a pot and she trips over herself, just like you would expect. Okay, so I'm just going to direct your attention to something that I'm pretty sure that I've been picked out at least while I was going over this a billion freaking times. So down there at the bottom, you can definitely tell that there is another unit there, and that is Leo. And yes, his title does have tomatoes in it. I don't want to spoil it too much for you guys, but he is going to be your next Tempest Trial for unit. Now, I'm hoping our Leo, our boy here, gets a little bit more loving this time, considering the fact that, well, I think we can hopefully get a really great green Leo. What do you guys think? All right, so when it comes to this banner, I'm going to say it has a lot of my favorites. It has a lot of my favorite characters in there from, these games. I really love Lucas. It's good to see Genny back, and I'm just glad that we actually have some Valentia alts instead of just absolute craziness like what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly, at this point. But when it comes to these characters, I would probably go with Felicia first, and then also Lucas, at least for my priorities. But Flora and Genny are definitely going to be quite nice, especially, God, just thinking about Jenny's abilities, thinking about all of that. It scares me. It's going to be a really nice staff to have. God, just thinking about this. But, of course, Felicia and Flora do have the more built up skills, at least. So if you want to go for them, you might get a little bit more out of it. But honestly, if you need a good Cavalier, I'm sure Jenny's going to be great. And if you're going to go for anything, I can't believe we're going for the first ever beast unit killing weapons. My goodness gracious me. All right, well, I'm definitely going for Felicia. I think a lot of you probably are as well. And I definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this banner in the description below. Well, description comments below. God, I'm not even thinking. But if you want, check out the description as well. Maybe come and check us out. We'll have a lot more content for you guys soon. And God, this is exciting to me. Although the AR abilities are not as exciting as I was hoping they would be. Oh, well, I'm sure that they're probably outrageous in some regard. I just Good lord. Catch you nerds on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching.